All right, guys, here we are. We got our penny mat out and a box of pennies. And I do know that they're circulated from the holes in the bottom. We'll go ahead and get it open and take a look at the top. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a wheat cent ender before. And I still don't. So, but it's definitely circulated. So we're going to go ahead. This is going to be a hunt. And I'm going to get started. Woo! Roll 18. We got our first wheat cent find of the box. Reverse facing. I'm going to say because of how good it looks that it's got to be a 50s. 1951 Denver. I believe in 1951 Denver does have a D over S. Let's take a look. And I don't see it. All right, guys, bring you back my next time. We're on roll 32 of the box. And we finally got another wheat penny. This one is facing us. This is a 1955. Check it out. In Philadelphia. Then we have the 1951 from earlier. I didn't show you guys these. I forgot. But anyway, so I got a bunch of 2009s. That's so far is all I got. So I'm hoping that this heats up because it's been pretty cold. I haven't really seen much anything out of this. As far as copper though, we're doing pretty good on copper. All right, guys, 42 of the box. And it's not a wheat cent, but it's definitely an old cent. Look at that. It's a 1951 Canadian cent piece. King George the Fourth. That right there is pretty cool. All right, guys, well, I'll get back at it. I'll bring you back my next one. All right, guys, that's it for this box. We had no other finds. It's a little disappointing, but it's fine. We have one more box to go through. So at this point, we have, for finds, actual finds, we have a 1951, right, 1951 Denver wheat cent and a 1955 Philadelphia wheat cent. We do have a 1973 San Francisco. Right there she is. And then we got that old timer Canadian cent, 1951. It's pretty cool. I like this. It's in pretty good shape too. So, nevertheless, we got a couple more 2009 pennies. But what we're gonna do is put that box to the side. Put my little scale to the side here. And let's open this one up, see if we can have any fun enders to speak about. Whew. There we go. Let's see here. No, not really. And this one here looks like copper, and I can probably see the date. And it's 80s, so that's it. All right, I'm gonna get into this box, and hopefully it's better than the last box. I'll bring you back to my first find. All right, guys, second box, fourth roll in, and we got two finds. We got a wheat cent And I will go ahead and say this is probably low 50s or 40s. A 1952 Denver. And then somewhere up front here, oh, right here. I've seen this here Canadian cent, 1983. With Elizabeth II. So cool, 2 Canadian cents so far. And we got 3 wheat cents. Let's see how many more we can find. Bring you back in the next one. All right, guys, we're on roll 13, and we have found another wheat cent. And actually, in this roll with this wheat cent, we also had another Canadian cent, which I'll show you in just a second. But 1953 Denver looks like a camouflage penny. There's multiple different colors on this thing. Well, that's cool. Yeah, so right here, this was in this roll. This is a 1987. Yep, 1987. And then 2 rolls back from this, we also got this 1978. So pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna get back into it. I'll bring you back my next find. All right, guys, I'm on roll 20 of the second box, and I have decided to call it quits for today. So to make it easier for me to transport coins, I'm gonna go ahead and look at my pile of these darker ones are like 82s. But I'm gonna look at my clean pile here, and I'm gonna go through, all these are my copper, nice looking pennies. These are my non-copper, and then I have these 2 stacks of 82 copper over here. So anyway, I'm gonna go through the books real quick. I'm gonna see if I have any upgrades or new plugins, and then I'll bring you guys back, show you what I got. Go ahead and plug them in, and then tomorrow I will finish this hunt. So right now, let me go ahead and do this, and I'll bring you back, show you what I've done in the books. All right, guys, in the newer book, we have a couple upgrades, and I think we plugged in 4 new ones. All right, so upgrade to 2004D. It's not too much better, but a little better. 2007D. This one's actually kind of a lot better. All right, so then we plugged in this 2008D, and out of 3 that I found, this is the best looking one. Not so hot. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little. This one here's got a little staining on it, whatnot. But that one, 2009 presidential. Got that one plugged in. We got this 1999D. And I know I said that I plugged in 4, but actually it was 3. So there you go. That's all I got for this book, which is leaving us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more to fill this book up. And I'll bring you back with the next book after I check the coppers. All right, guys, here I am with the other middle book. And I found 1 plug-in, and that's it. Everything else was better than what I had. So a 1966 I did not have yet. So I'm gonna plug that in. And that's it for today. It's gonna be all night for me. It's gonna be a second for you. I'll bring you back with the next find. All right, guys, roll 22 of the box. And we've got our 5th wheat penny for the hunt. Say that's 40s, maybe low 40s. Let's see here, what is that? 1930, 39, Philadelphia. Oh, it's 30s, it's an oldie. That's cool. What's this guy right here? A 1959. All right. Cool, bring you back my next find. Roll 32 of the box. And we have a forward facing 1947. Yep, Philadelphia. Yeah, it looks like it's 40s. I'd think it would be closer to the 30s, like a 41, 42s, 47. That's cool. So we got one from the 30s, one from the 40s, and 4 from the 50s. And I haven't really showed you all. These are the 2009s. So we got 8 2009s. And then right here, we got all these Canadians. I've never gotten this many. From 1951, it's 63, 73, 78, 83, 84, and 87. Wow, I've never had that many. Oh yeah, and this guy here. See if I can't get that. 1995D. Look at that. I mean, it, it looks like the copper came off, the copper coating. But if I didn't know no better for a second there, I thought it was a steel penny. And it's all chipped off and broken in the rear. But yeah, that's crazy looking there. Huh. All right, guys. Well, I'll bring you back to the next one. Roll 35, and we got wheat penny number 6. Forward facing, 1956 Denver. Whoops. That's pretty nice. All right, guys, bring you back with the next one. All right, guys, roll 44, and we have our next wheat penny, and it's going to be a 1946 Philadelphia. Cool. All right, guys, I'll bring you back with my next one. All right, guys, we are all done. All the rolls have been searched. And despite our lack of wheat pennies, we have got a lot of finds on the boards. I have never, ever seen that many 2009s come out of 2 boxes. We have 14 2009s, actually 15 because one I put in the book already. I put the presidential in the book already. So, man, that's quite a bit of 2009s. We'll just kind of go through it because, you know, they are, none of these had the extra finger. And I haven't checked those yet to see if there was the doubling in the tower. But on top of that, I've never gotten this many Canadian cents before. Especially, you got this 1951 King George. All the rest of them are Queen Elizabeth. But look at that thing. That is awesome. Right? And then we got 1963, 1973, 1978, and 1983, 84, 87. We got this cent, looks like the copper coating came off, a 1995D. Man, I thought for sure I had a steel cent, but it's not a steel cent. Oop, look, this barely weighs anything without that copper coating, and plus a lot of it is falling apart. I got a 1970S, a 1973S, another 1973S, and a 1974S. And then, of course, if you look at the S on the 1974, it is all smushed. I don't know. I mean, I know there's damage there, but I don't know if that's any kind of variety. But nevertheless, I save all my estimates anyway. So if it turns out to be a variety, I'll find out about it, and I'll probably put it in a paper flip. So as far as fines and the wheat cents, we got this 1939, a 1947 Philadelphia, a 1946 Philadelphia. Ooh, that one's kind of hard to see. See if I can't get that. It's a 1954 Denver, 1951 Denver, a 1952 Denver, a 1953 Denver, a 1955 Philadelphia, and a 1956 Denver. So, like I said before, even though we're lacking a couple wheat cents, we got a lot more of the Canadian cents and a whole bunch of 2009s. This right here is just a bunch of nicer looking 70s and 60s. All right, well, we're going to take a look at these books right here and see if we have any upgrades or new plugins. I'll get back to you as soon as I get done with that and show you what we got. All right, guys, well, here it is. Here's the books, and I'm excited to tell you that we actually did have a couple new plugins, and we also have a couple upgrades. So in this book, which is the 1975 to 2013 D, we have a 1982 zinc small date. Right there, that's a new plug-in. So now I'm missing two of them, the 1982 copper small date and the 1982D zinc large date. So, gotta get that. Other than that, in this book, we got the 1972D. We upgraded that, so obviously you can see this one still has a little spot of junk on it, but definitely a lot better as far as color. And that's it for this one. All right, so next book. This book is the 1941 to 1974S, and we upgraded the 1970. So you can see the difference in the tones. We plugged in a 1974D. So push that in there. And I guess the only other one okay. A new plug-in is a 1947 wheat penny. And then this is that 1951. It's the reason I didn't put it in there yet. The 1951 Denver that was hard to see earlier. Well, I went ahead and did my little toothpaste cleaning with it. And now you can definitely tell it's a 1951 Denver. And the backside looks really nice. It doesn't clean everything because basically you're using your fingers and it's not acid based. So it just basically gets the dirt off of it. but definitely easier to find, and that's what we're replacing. So, heck yeah. Oh, why am I throwing a wheat penny up there? All right, and then just to show you, we didn't do any upgrades in this last one, which is 1909 VDB to 1940S. We basically still only have four pennies in there. That's 1917, a 1930S, a 1936, and a 1939. And the 1936 that we found today definitely does not update the one that's in the book. So we're going to leave that one alone. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. That's all I got to show you. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it very much. Leave me a comment. I appreciate all you guys' comments and criticisms. So if there's something you don't like, let me know. Maybe I can change it. But anyway, we'll see you on the next one.